What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and that you are enjoying all of the 2024 NFL draft or whatever it is you are doing this weekend. You are hearing from me again. Of course, my name is RJ Ochoa. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Threads at RJ Ochoa. Here on the Blogging the Boys YouTube channel, where you should be subscribed. We are so close to 22,000 subscribers. So many of you are pushing us there through this draft weekend. If we could get there and kind of associate the draft as the memory of that, that would be awesome. But thank you to those of you who have jumped on board here in the last couple of days. And if you've been watching, if you've been following along, if you've been paying attention to the videos that I've been churning out here on our channel, you know that you see me and hear from me. If I could get all my words together, it's been a long weekend, if that isn't obvious. Every time the Dallas Cowboys make a pick, well, that has just happened again. It is 4:51 p.m. Central Standard Time for me in real time. The Dallas Cowboys will be on the clock soon enough for 2 more 7th-round picks, but they turned in a selection for the 6th round. The Dallas Cowboys taking Southeast Missouri State wide receiver Ryan Flournoy with the 216th overall pick, of course, their 6th-round selection. This is something that you should be very excited about. And I say that, asking you to kind of take the context of it being day 3 of the NFL draft. Nobody is saying that this is going to turn the Cowboys, from one thing to another, but this is a very, very, very exciting prospect. This is a player with tremendous traits, with tremendous skills, with tremendous qualities that we can look for. A very fast player, ran a 4.44 40 at the combine. And something that I think, by the way, I thought we would see more of, and I'm not necessarily saying this is the case with Flournoy for the Cowboys, but the NFL has adjusted kickoffs. I don't know if anybody in the NFL has said, let's draft this guy because we can utilize him on the kickoffs, but this is a new thing that requires you to have athletes as returners, and Ryan Flournoy is definitely an athlete. In fact, if you did not know, love this tweet from the Dallas Morning News' Michael Gelkin. I'm just going to read it for you here. Cowboys drafted former Southeast Missouri State wide receiver Ryan Flournoy in the 6th round, blah, blah, blah. Of wide receivers, Flournoy, produced the fastest GPS time during position drills at the 2024 Combine. The wide receiver who did so in 2023, Puka Nacua. Of course, Puka Nacua took the world by storm throughout the 2023 season. And if you were paying attention during the NFL Combine, you knew that Sean McVay, the Los Angeles Rams coach, that he didn't really show up. And it was kind of this big thing, and the discussion about the Combine not necessarily mattering in that sense, because so many people don't necessarily do drills or whatever the case may be, at least your top tier quarterback, stuff like that. But more specifically, because this information is available. The Rams, this was a big story, obviously, as it related to Puka Nacua, and was a big reason why they were able to identify him last year. And obviously what led to the success that he was able to have in LA was this data, was being able to understand what kind of athlete you're getting, the kind of player that Puka Nacua is, the kind of player that Ryan Flournoy is. Now, here's the deal. The Cowboys took Flournoy, obviously, in the 6th round, and it's not a tremendous value. The Athletic Stain Brugler did have him as a 6th-round pick, but he also had him, in case you're curious, as his 29th overall receiver. Now, here's Dane's summation of Flournoy. It's a difficult last name for me to pronounce. I don't know why here. Overall, Flournoy is more athletic than skilled as a route runner, and cornerbacks stick to him at the breakpoint, but he has large, accepting hands with balance and body control before, during, and after the catch. He projects as an NFL rotational receiver who can earn playing time with further development. I do want to get to the strengths that Dane has here. Good size NFL athlete with NFL quality speed. Again, that goes back to maybe potentially serving as a weapon, whether it's on kickoffs or in offense in general, which helped him create mismatches against FCS defenders. Outstanding body control on his routes at the catch point and as a yak threat. Watch the 2023 Tennessee Tech tape is what Dane mentioned specifically. And again, we're talking about somebody who is, due to his athleticism, a player who can make a high-level impact with the ball in his hands after the catch. And that, again, takes my mind to somewhere like the kickoffs. Maybe he's somebody who can be a factor there. Obviously, Deuce Vaughn remains on the roster. I know a lot of people have connected him to that potential opportunity for the Cowboys, but I am thrilled with this pick. This is the kind of thing you want to try. And I know this is an example that didn't necessarily work out, but I loved the Simi Fehoko pick that the Cowboys made a few years ago. He was a very, very good athlete. His, in fact, athletic comp at the time was DK Metcalf, and it's totally worth, throwing 6th-round draft picks at players like this and seeing what happens, seeing what sticks, seeing if you can develop somebody, if you can get them in your offense, and if you're elite quarterback, and yes, the Dallas Cowboys have one of those, and Dak Prescott can find him and can utilize what he offers you in terms of his athleticism and his skills as a football player. So Ryan Flournoy, the newest member of the Dallas Cowboys, and as mentioned, the team does have 2 more picks, or at least at the time that I'm recording this for you, is scheduled to make 2 more picks, both in the 7th round. We'll have recap videos available after each of them here on the Blog on the Boys YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Like I said, we're getting closer and closer to 22,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. I'm so happy for all of you who choose to be a part of the ride. My name is RJ Ochoa. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Threads at RJ Ochoa. Make sure to check out blogontheboys.com. We have articles coming out with grades and analysis and discussion and, just general thoughts on each and every Dallas Cowboys draft pick, as well as the Dallas Cowboys in general, because that's what we do 24/7, 365, although in the cases of 2024, 366, because it is a leap year. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you next time.